Hello everybody, Ben, happy Hannon Studios here. Coming at you live from the studios here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. We're talking about the 11th anniversary show, ACW. This was in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now, again, just like I said in the last couple of videos, I was not at this event, but from the research I've done about the event, I had just 3 things I wanted to talk about. Already talked about Big Cat winning, talked about the Kevon Lee and Brock Hall match. We're going to finish up talking about Gen Z, that being Preston Palmer and Roy Cooper, who we love, versus Swoggle and Nick Colucci. Another match this reporter does not understand. I will disclaim this by saying comedy acts have never been my thing. Bushwhackers, prime example. The comedy acts have their place. Santino Marella, again, the Bushwhackers, so on and so forth, have their place in wrestling. But title holders, being the title holders, I did no. I don't. To the best of my knowledge, the Bushwhackers never won nor held the title, nor should they have. That's not their place. So kind of where I think of with Swoggle and Nick Colucci. Now, Nick Colucci by himself, certainly not a comedy act. Super talented wrestler, definitely should be title holder. Swoggle, comedy act. Always has been. That's really been his gist, as he's the guy who makes the kids smile. And at that he is amazing. Some of my most favorite skits with DX were with Hornswoggle. So yeah, again, has a role, but to win the titles at the 11th anniversary show, well, it certainly let the fans made the fans' day. Did it hurt Preston and Roy in the short term and or long term? And I feel like it takes a little bit away from them. They can't even beat Swoggle and Nick Colucci. What about when real competition comes along, such as the Baker Boys? And then if they beat the Baker Boys, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And again, not taking a thing away from Nick Colucci and Swoggle. They are a fun team. I just don't think they needed to be the title holders. I think they have a lot of other options of people to beat Gen Z to take the titles. So again, the aforementioned Baker Boys would have been a great team to have taken the titles away. So I also sometimes have difficulties with promoters being title holders. The one exception to that is Ben McCoy, because he is still such a talented wrestler that even though I know he owns the company, I still think of him very much as a wrestler who just happens to own a company, similar to TW3 when he was the primary owner of HWE. He's still a wrestler, so him holding a title would still make sense. However, he didn't. So that's my thought on that. That's my thought on the overall. The show itself, though, from what I've seen, was a spectacular show. Again, had I been there, those 2 matches I talked about would have been bummers and would have gotten very low grades with my review. Big Cat winning would have gotten an exceptionally high grade because he absolutely deserves it. Hope you enjoyed my videos. If you did, great. Give them a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't, that's okay. You can tell me why you didn't, why you disagree. And if you don't care at all, well, I might just not be your cup of tea. So I am going to say to you, good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is Ben out.